وبه نستعين والحمد لله رب العالمين وصل اللهم على محمد وآله الطاهرين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم آمين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. I begin in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Today, the reason of this recording, we need to talk about a little bit about the celebration of July 4th in USA, United States of America. Or we want to talk about all the non-Islamic occasions and celebrations in general. And what is our rule, we as Muslims living in the West, what's our rule and our role towards these occasions? What shall we do? So, as we start, we are Muslims. We have Muslims identities. We belong to Islam. Our belief is Islam. So, if we live in the Eastern world and in Middle East and we come to the Western world, I'm still Muslim, but now I'm living in a Western culture, Western areas. It could be here or in Europe or in Australia or some other places that are non-Islamic countries. When I come here, I found these countries, they have occasions, they have celebrations, could be religious or political celebrations. For example, July 4th in the United States is a political celebration for this country when they declared their independence from British in July 4, 1776. So I am here, I come to the West and there is such an occasion. What shall I do in this occasion? Me as a Muslim, my friends, my family, my neighbors, we, the Islamic community, how shall we deal with this celebration and this occasion? First of all, what we notice now in these days, some actions from the Muslim people in the West, they're celebrating more than the Westerns are celebrating themselves. And this is an eye-opening and a red flag or alert or what's going on. I mean, you coming as a Muslim and now you become so involved in this culture that you are celebrating their celebrations more than what they are doing. And so we want to know if this is correct or not. Is this action accepted or not based on our duties and obligations toward this country? So first, again, we as Muslims, we have our own Eid, we have our own celebrations in Islam. And to remind everyone, الاعياد in Islam are 4. We have 4 Eid in Islam. The normal ones are 3: Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, wa Eid al-Jum'ah. But in the madhab Ahl al-Bayt, the followers of Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam, according to our narrations, we have an extra Eid that's Eid al-Ghadir, وهو عيد الله الأكبر, and it's the biggest Eid among these Eids. But anyway, so we have these 4 Eids in Islam. Al-Fitr, which is after ending the month of Ramadan, after finishing our fasting, we have Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Adha, we do it after finishing our Hajj. Eid al-Jum'ah, which is every Friday, it's a blessed day. And Eid al-Ghadir in 18 from Dhul Hijjah, which is coming up soon, inshallah, where the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, appointed Imam Ali alayhi salam as the leader and successor after him. So these are the 4 main Islamic holidays that we shall celebrate as a Muslims. We come here to the US, we come to Europe, we go to Australia, we go anywhere other than non-Islamic countries. We found that they have occasions. For example, today is July 4 and there is the occasion of July 4 where United States has achieved its independence from the British in 1776. So here, the main celebration they do in this occasion, they do fireworks. Main thing, picnic. I mean, main event of this occasion is doing fireworks. So, what is my ruling? What's my duty toward this fireworks? Am I allowed to do it or not? So, here, everyone should go back to his marja, to his whoever he follows in his taqleed, he should go back to him and ask him, do I have the right, هل يجوز لي, to celebrate this celebration, to go buy fireworks and start doing this al'ab nariya and thrown up in the sky, lighting it, and you know how fireworks work. So every one of us should go back to his marja and ask him about what's our duty. are we allowed to do it or not? Second, me as a Muslim, if my neighbor is Christian, is American, is non-Muslim, if my neighbor, and he's celebrating, let's say he's celebrating Christmas, he's celebrating July 4th, I congratulate him on his occasion, on this Eid for him. I based on what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Holy Quran, as in Surah Al-Hujurat verse 13, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, He addresses everybody in this blessed ayah. He says, Ya ayyuhan nas, all you people. He's not addressing Muslims, he's not addressing Shia, he's not addressing Jews, he's addressing everybody. Ya ayyuhan nas, we have created you from خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى, from a male and female. وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا, and we have made you into nations and tribes so you know each other. لتعارفوا وليس لتقاتلوا, not to kill each other, not to fight each other, but لتعارفوا, so you know each other, you interact with each other, you live safely on this earth. إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم, the most close one of you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most pious, who fears Allah the most. إن الله عليم خبير, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most knowing. He knows everything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even He knows my intention, He knows your intention. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala لا تخفى عليه خافية في الأرض ولا في السماء. So based on this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, be with each other, unite with each other, introduce yourself to each other, it's okay. But again, me as a Muslim, I should preserve my Muslim identity. This is very important rule we should understand, that me as a Muslim, wherever I go, my Muslim identity should stay with me. So for example, if my parents called me Hussein when I was born, I don't come to America and I start calling myself Sam or Mike or Al or whatever, because these are Western, this is a hard name, or I'm not shy of my identity. I work with Americans, I deal with Americans, I talk to Americans every day. My name is Hussein wherever I go. At home with my parents, in my home country, or in the US, or if I go to space, I'm still Hussein. I'm not gonna change like Muhammad, call me Mike. It's hard, I don't want to make excuses for others that I'm not shy of my name, they're not shy of their names. I mean, if somebody's name is Michael, he go to any Middle Eastern country, he's not gonna call himself Muhammad or something else. He is sticking to his name. So that we shall do too. So again, this is also a message to the parents, that when they come to the West, they start calling their kids different weird names. Yara, Lara, whatever. I mean, these names, I don't know why. This is a Muslim. When he's dying, you say Al-Marhum, Michael something. It doesn't fit, I'm a Muslim, I don't look like Michael. I have, Middle Eastern look and everything. Whatever I do, so I'm still gonna be Muslim. So this point, we shall preserve our identity, especially in the West. We're not shy of each other. The girl should not be shy of your hijab. This is your identity. There's an American philosopher who says, I respect the Muslim woman because she respects herself and keeps the scarf on her face. So she's preserving her identity. This preserving is giving her respect. So I don't want to go out of topic. But again, so we go back to the firework thing. What shall I do? Here, each one go back to your marja and ask him, is it okay for me to go buy fireworks or not? So what we notice is, in the Islamic occasions, in Eid al-Ghadir, in Eid al-Fitr, in Eid al-Adha, we don't see this much stress from us Muslims on this ayat. We do celebrate, we don't do fireworks, we don't prepare for it, we don't talk about it, we don't spread pictures and so on. Why, when it comes to Western or non-Islamic occasion, like turkey, like people start, I don't do turkey, but people start preparing turkey week before. They order it, they buy a special machine for it to cook it. On Christmas, somebody wants to put decorations, they want to put a tree up, put some ornaments on it for decoration. I mean, we're steering away from being Muslim, celebrating our occasions, our Eid, and we start getting involved in other non-Islamic Eids, and we focus more on these than we focus on our celebration. Why is this? Should be a very important point we need to pay attention to. Here, the role of any place, the mosque, the sheikh, the people who are out there to wake up people and should alert them about what's going on. We need to go back to the path that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us on. I mean, I'm a Muslim, I congratulate my neighbor on his turkey, on his Christmas, on his whatever. That's based on the Quran. Ta'arafu. So I congratulate him. As likewise, when I have my Islamic Eid, my Adha Eid, my Fitr Eid, he comes back and he celebrate me on my Eid. So I preserve my Eid, I show that I have Eid, an Islamic occasion. Then also he will pay me respect and will do what I did to him, and he will come congratulate me on my Eid. So this is a point. So now the question is, are we allowed to go out and buy fireworks and play fireworks? Again, we discussed this point. Everybody go back to your marja, go back to whomever you follow and ask him. So the question here should be, are we allowed to buy fireworks on Eid al-Ghadir? Fireworks on Eid al-Ghadir and do fireworks on Eid al-Ghadir? That's the first question. If the answer comes back yes or no, we ask the next question, are we allowed to buy fireworks and do it on July 4th? So here we should ask the origin of the case or of the question is, shall we celebrate on Eid al-Ghadir on other Eid? If yes, we can do that. Now the next question is, can we do it on non-Islamic Eid? And since this is non-Islamic Eid, of course, I mean, I'm not gonna make ifta here, or it's gonna be no. Because I mean, this is non-Muslim Eid, not related Eid, and you coming bringing your money and spending it on something that's just gonna be burned up in the air, just so you can feel happy for a few minutes. So of course it's your money, you have the right to do with it, but remember the hadith about the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, when he says, لا تزول قدم امرئ حتى يسأل عن أربع عن عمره فيما أفناه وعن ماله من أين اكتسبه وفيما أنفقه وعن حبنا أهل البيت. So the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whenever a person passes away and he's meeting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will be asked وعن شبابه فيما أبلغ. He will be asked about his youth. عن شبابه فيما أبلغ. I'm young, I have the power, I have the capabilities. Where did I spend my power? Did I go spend it playing soccer all day, playing basketball all day, and when the Dhuhr prayer time comes, oh, I'm busy, I cannot do it, I'm tired, I'll do it later. I start making excuses. Even though I'm young, I can eat 3-4 sandwiches, I can drink whatever, but all this energy, I don't spend it in the power of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I go spend it somewhere else. You see some youths, they're willing to spend hours and hours on PlayStation, video games, watching games, but when it's prayer time comes, they don't have the power to make 4 rak'at. I mean, come on, if now you're in your youth, you cannot use this power. When are you gonna use it? When you're 60, when you have diabetes, when you have bones issues, when are you gonna spend it? When are you gonna start using and praying? When are you gonna fast? Now when you have the power, or when you're 60 and 80 and you have like full medications behind you, you take like 20-30 pills a day. So here we should use our intellect. حتى عن عمره عن شبابه فيما أبلاه. Where did you spend your power? Where did the good time, the good wealth and power of your life is shabab, is youth. That's why Islam focus very much on the youth, on how they should use their power in the correct way. I'm not saying don't play, don't have any fun. No, I mean be equal. So pray, have fun, learn, read, watch, do all these things. So combine it together, but don't just spend all your power on one direction and not on the other direction. Remember, we have a hereafter we need to move into, so we need to build our hereafter. When do we build it? We build it here from our actions, by your prayer, by your fasting, by doing good, by being good to others. I don't spend it on something that's useless, that's not gonna come back with benefit on me, or it may come back with the wrong effect. So here, I mean, I don't go decorate my house or start buying fireworks. I go back and fix myself. I can watch fireworks. I mean, the city will do fireworks, so you can watch it for free. You don't have to go buy and spend your money just to be happy. You can watch it. Look up in the sky. Everybody is doing fireworks. I mean, everybody not Muslims. I mean, so you don't have to go buy it and do it. So وعن ماله فيما يعني من أين اكتسبه وفيما أنفقه. Your money, you'll be asked about it. Did you get it in a halal form? Did you get it in a haram form? And where did you spend this money? So let's say if I have a shop and I cheat people, like I sell books and I sell you a book and I cheat you with it. I sell fruits and vegetables and I cheat people with it. This money, this income that I'm getting from as an income, this is mal, there's haram into it. وعن ماله من أين اكتسبه. Why? So there's a cheating in the muamala, in the treatment. When I'm buying and selling, there was a cheating. Whatever I do, I sell car parts, I do oil change. If I cheat others, like you come to me with a broken car and it needs just a small fuse, and I tell you your engine is broken, it's gonna cost you $2,000, and you tell me okay, because you don't know what's wrong, so you tell okay, do it. So here the issue is worth $10 and I charge you $2,000. This is haram, because I cheated you. I did not tell you the exact issue with your car. I cheated you so I can make money. So I will be asked about this money, this $2,000, where I gained it. Why did you cheat in your treatment? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Mutaffifin saying, وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا اكْتَالُوا عَلَى النَّاسِ يَسْتَوْفُونَ وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يُخْسِرُونَ. So we have also to be fair with others as we would like to be fair with ourselves. And the final thing, the Holy Prophet says, وَعَنْ حُبِّنَا أَهْلَ الْبَيْتِ, and our love Ahl al-Bayt. Loving Ahl al-Bayt, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put them as a role model for us so we can follow them. Once we love them, we can follow them. If we follow them, they will take us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَنْتُمُ الْأَدِلَّاءُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. So I will conclude with this again as a conclusion, a reminder: don't go spend your money on fireworks or on any other occasion. Be Muslim, preserve your identity, celebrate with others. I mean, congratulate them on their occasion, but don't be involved, don't be indulged, don't lose your identity as a Muslim. Be a Muslim and be good with them, and that's it. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي اللهم على محمد وآله الطاهرين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
الحمد لله.